Ethan again from Knights of Games. Sorry we didn't stream yesterday or the day before. We had just got a new kitten and we were really worried that it wasn't going to get along with the other animals. So we were having to keep an eye on it. So when we left off, we were tracking a courser with the quest Hunter Hunted. That's it. That was mine. Another mine. Leave it alone. I think... Nope, I did the right. Go the right way. So this brings us all the way to Green Tech Genetics. Where someone's already started cleaning house. No. I know who someone is, but...
The courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
Oh, look. Guys are trying to kill us. Die.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
I hadn't noticed you, mister. I'm gonna try to melee you. Thank you for introducing yourself.
Lights out for you. Let's rock.
Oh, there's more guys. Get out of my face.
Now on the third floor. Forcing the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Is it a laser pistol or what? Let me find your gun.
Be the last hug you see. Where'd you get to?
No gun? Okay. Oh, was that it? Nah, just a laser pistol. Oh, this guy's totally on the gun. Nah? Oh, I like that perk. 25% faster movement speed while aiming. Nice.
They're back. I want this one.
Goodbye, gunner, who did not notice me sneak up on him. Good job, Nick. You loot him, I shoot him. Or something like that. Bye, gunner.
barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
Wrong button. I beg to differ, Mr. Rocket Man.
Lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Come on, Nick, stop staying around.
They won't be bothering anybody now.
Got it.
Who's lock and load?
I just realized I went the exact same way I came from.
All back to original position. The course is near the elevator.
Personally, in my opinion, the course is getting sloppy. It's leaving behind all these guys we have to kill.
Closing after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately.
Anyone alive? Wow. You have so little faith in your men there. I'll gladly take that grenade, though. Ah, there you are. That it? Come on, Nick. Nick, come on. Nick. Fine, I'll go up without you. Up there he is.
These old terminals can be real finicky. If you ask Knight,
Hey,
I'm all ears.
think you can unlock that terminal?
Can do. Yikes. This is some high-grade encryption.
Yes, it's the master lock.
Sure, that was gonna do it.
Can you do it, Nick?
Let's see about this. I think this one's beyond me.
That's alright, Nick. That's alright. I'm turning off that ridiculous beeping.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
I don't believe you are.
No, God. Please, no.
All he had to do was tell me the password. Now, are you going to cooperate?
Oh, God. Oh,
Tell me.
God. Okay. Just don't shoot. Let me think.
Obviously, I'm going to move and follow.
Dang it, got detected. You know what? Instead of doing a boring talk, let's just shoot. That was simple.
Over somewhere.
No cloak for you. Hi.
Get away from me.
So the password to let the girl out is right over here. Let's first turn the elevator on. Ta-da.
Excuse me.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
And so, yeah, that was it. Or at least for the fight. There's a Fat Man launcher and the great big balcony, but I'm gonna forget the balcony because it's not a way down. So you can kill this corporal or just leave him. I'm just gonna leave him because he'd a waste of bullet. Besides just sitting there. Come on, jump.
Lovely place to catch a bullet in the brain.
Yeah, Nick just made a joke. Don't know if it was a very good one, but it was a joke. Without further ado, we're done. So now we have to go all the way back to Virgil. With the Courser chip, I think. No, wait, now we go and talk to... I believe it was Desimoda now? And now we have to decrypt it. Right? So Railroad HQ. Course chip is a wow. The most ironic thing.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a Courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less Courser in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them.
So why did you kill him?
I needed a Courser chip. I need the code on it.
You have one of their chips? Intact? Follow me. Now.
Which surprisingly, man, shot the guy in the head.
Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, we got a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages. Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open.
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together.
Memory hiccup.
Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky.
Glad you
Got you,
witnessed.
you institute bastard. I got you. Cipher in. Come on. Show me that sweet bass note. Come on, baby. Then we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
Good part about being already in the railroad. Now, it's actually really hilarious because if you're not allied with them before, when you go to get the code decoded, or the thing for the code, you run all the way to the memory den just for her to suggest following the Freedom Trail and all that stuff. And Deacon will actually say this, that your character, he or she, is the Courser killer. It is hilarious because she's just what kind of reaction.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I've made some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or
I noticed he has a
advanced
watch.
systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
So we have 3 guys we can go talk to. The Minutemen, the Railroad, or the Brotherhood of Steel. Now, I know in our previous video we mentioned something about the Brotherhood of Steel, but upon me actually revisiting one of my older files, I realized just, yeah, how much I don't really like that ending. So, sorry, Brother to Steel, I'm not going to you. The Railroad one, I'm going to be honest, I keep messing up every time I try to do their ending. So, I'm going to do one I've never done before and just do the one with, yeah, the Minutemen. Because the Brotherhood of Steel, I don't really like their ending. And the Railroad, I always keep messing up and actually making it Institute ending, so yeah. Because I keep forgetting what companion I bring with me.
Taking rats here.
Excuse me, Garvey? How could you... excuse me, Mama Murphy. I need through. Garvey, how could you be taking rads? We're the one who's just gotten back from the glowing
What do you
sea.
need, General? I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
I was about to say, Garvey, I'm not looking for building a new settlement. Wait a minute. Shouldn't the... Oh.
Nothing I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for them.
Ah, there he is!
You came to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
I forgot about you.
Now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
I'm gonna say it now. Stay in Sanctuary Hills.
You do? Well, that's...
Sorry about that, but yeah. No, you know, I almost didn't think we'd have enough beds. For a minute there, I really thought we wouldn't have enough beds. Do we already have... Ah, stores. Nope. Need a local leader perk for that, huh? Oh, wrong button. Please let me have my charisma high enough. Boom. Let's do a weapon store. Nah. I know, where'd that Cell Tech rep go? Or Vault Tech, duh. Vault Tech, dude. Where'd you go, man? Excuse me. Jeez, these guys can move fast when they want to. Vault Tech, dude. Vault Tech man? Nope. Vault Tech man? Nope. Vault Tech? No. Vault Tech? No. Vault Tech? Nope. Gosh dang it. Vault Tech? No. I don't think there's any beds in here. I'll have to look. Vault Tech! Oh, ow. Up, 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 up. All the way over here. But hey, at least I'll have a job that he can use his sales experience in. Boom. Now then, back to going to go talk to Sturgis. Hi, Nick. Cool, and everyone's up and moving.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Well. Oh, darn it. There's already a house there. I'm gonna say, well, we could take care of... We could put it right over here, except there's already something there. So, yeah, there's that. What is in here, anyway? Nothing. Oh, that case. Let's make things simple. I would like to store. Thank you. Yeah, wrong way. Hello, artillery piece. We're not building you. Yeah. Yeah, let's just put you there. There.
What?
Oh dear. Still don't know why there's gates here, but nothing else is. I think I made an oops.
Hey, Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Well, until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Oh, sorry there, dude. And so that I can build, that I can build. You I can build. Yeah. Why in the heck did it say I couldn't? Nah. Ah. Not mean to put you literally right there. Nah. And nah. Power generators. Do I have a large? Can I build a large? Yes, I can. Cool. Alright, so put you right there. Wire you to you, which just needs 2. You to you, which needs 5. And how much did... Oh my gosh! And here I thought it'd be a simple job. You know what? Let's just build another large. Come on. Come on. Fix it. And that's the thing starts shaking. Ta-da! And here comes Sturgis. Like a jogger or
Everything
something.
looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, fire her up and we see what happens.
He's still speaking even though we're all the way over here.
I'm ready when you are.
No Preston Garvey showing up? Telling me to do something? No.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration.
What?
Hey,
What tubing wiggling around?
signal. And got it. Hold on to your butt.
Alright, that was adorable. Don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. Whew. Nah. What's all here? Anything? How about we interact with computer terminal? Network scanner. Eject that holotape.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
So now we have the ultra slow elevator scene.
What you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Another elevator. I noticed there's no thing to keep you from smearing your face on the wall as it's going up. Ta-da!
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Only for 13 episodes, actually, but...
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know.
Like so
You've gone
angry.
to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Ba ba ba.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Wait, so he's only 60 years old and looks way older. I'm dead serious. He looks more like a 70, 80-year-old guy.
Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
I don't want to hear any more right now.
Very well.
Yeah.
The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I'm gonna say it now. If you say anything but yes, he actually continues pressuring you until you say yes, so...
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Alright, so now we can head through this sliding door. So in order to actually leave the Institute, you have to go around and talk to these guys anyway.
Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course. We're all looking forward
Doctor.
to working with you.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right.
Another synth
I'm
kid just
Allie,
walked by.
Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, We keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Alright, hold on one moment, guys. I'll be right back. I need to step out of the room for a moment. Oh, crap. Nope, nope, put that away, put that away. Good game.
The Institute is my life.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
I hope it'll be yours too.
Alright, so we're gonna do bioscience last because that way we can go ahead and...
77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Did he seriously just...
Learn chess.
Yep, he kicked something.
Always beats me.
Alright, so now we're stopping at the Institute Advanced Systems with Dr. Lee. So if you're doing the Brotherhood walkthrough, you can actually persuade her by going to Virgil's old lab to rejoin the Brotherhood of Steel.
What is she even testing?
Yes, I do mean rejoin. And yes, she gets very upset.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
And thus, that.
Child synth prototype may truly be the key.
But so... There's 2 other spots we're gonna drop by real quick. I believe the next is... Yep. Synth retention.
Nothing to report, sir.
Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
So here we have another courser.
Institute, sir.
And it's not trying to murder us. So that's good.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
You're here.
They're
Glad you made it.
on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me.
Pardon me.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future, despite your relation to Father.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Yep, that was simple. I shot it to death.
Combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
So you can talk about Courser training, retention process, or acting head.
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Ta-da!
You smell like you've been above ground.
Are you saying I stink? Whatever. I'm not gonna go aggroing them. Because as much as it'd be funny, I don't have backup here.
All systems nominal.
So, one last little stop.
Remember to
always
keep
be vigilant.
unnecessary power
We have many enemies.
minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
So, this is the little thing I found interesting.
Good day.
So, here they're actually constructing a synth. So, see? Oh.
I've heard enough of it. Write them down from memory. But we can't just...
Oh, let's move on to the next part. Right over here.
Why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can imagine. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here,
oh no.
it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, philosophers. Do well to remember that.
Hello. Welcome. Please, step this way for processing.
So that's the muscle layer. So I don't know exactly what that was for, but...
I can't imagine living on this surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
The final step in the process. It gets dunked in that. And then...
Father's legacy. They're his gift to humanity.
And magically they have underwear. So that is how a Gen 3 synth is made. Why do you have a gun out? Oh, you're a normal synth. Yeah, do it. Because clearly you need a security guard in your own facility. That's supposed to be totally safe. You know, because who on earth would try to destroy the Institute? You know, other than a Institute scientist gone crazy. So, quick little thing. Gorillas.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
Yep.
Mankind redefined. It's catchy, isn't it?
So, those are synthetic gorillas.
Try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. And those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know.
but it's also a rare and
Oh,
important
I
opportunity.
heard thunder.
No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
I think Dr. Carlin was looking for help with one of his experiments. You should talk to him.
Oh, well. Now, is it this one? No. Ah, right over here. So this is one way to get into the old lab of Virgil. However, master lock.
Hacking this is beyond me.
So, what we're doing instead... Oh, gosh darn, I forgot how hard it is to get these doors to close. I don't know what's behind this door. What's behind this door? A very old looking part of a building. Shut the door. Head this way then. Gosh darn it, why is it so hard to find that hallway? Ah, right here. So then we go this way, all the way to this door. I like to shut door, because I like to be sneaky. At times. Like when you're trying to hack this, or when you're trying to lockpick a door. In a building that you're on their good side of.
That's it.
Ugh, sorry about that. Okay, so... Whoa! Didn't know this was a trap. So, as you can tell, there's a great deal of commotion here. Restored desk fan. I'll take that. That sounds fancy. Novice lock. Eh. Open door. Oh! I forgot about that. Huh.
I'm through.
Ha. First try. Oh, nope, second try, but... Just in case they're on the other side of the door.
AO compromised. Engaging.
Not again! How's your head not gone yet? Hate this thing. I know that was a little overkill, but so what? Uh-oh. Ah! Another stupid trap. Wish that actually worked. Another terminal. They love those terminals, I swear. Nyeh. Nyeh. Me? Me? Meme? No.
Min.
Ha. Deactivate turrets. Remote door control open. And thus, we have finally reached Virgil's lab. The FEV lab, or Forced Evolution Virus Lab. Is it right here? No. I forgot. Yeah. Anyways, so right over here is his terminal. His personal log, which I am totally gonna play.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If
So,
anyone
two
should
Supermans
find this
in here.
after I'm gone,
Oh, here it
know
is.
that I never wanted to hurt anyone.
Anyone.
Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
So that was Virgil's private log. We picked up the experimental serum. So, in belt terms, now we're on the other side of the field, so we can just hit deactivate laser grid. Nee.
Did I turn off the interferometer?
Boom. And thus, we've explored the Institute. So, what I'm going to do is, well, first bring the serum to Virgil. Then, go give the holotape to Sturgis. Go all the way to Virgil's lab. Oh, dear. Oh, and a quick memo that we can only teleport to and from the Institute.
Unless you're hounding from Green Sun, suggest we get a move on.
Wow, Nick, you're quick. I left you in Sanctuary. And now here you are. The glowing sea, the very back of it, to be honest. Also the very bottom of the map, so there's that.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see.
Protect and serve.
Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Conscriptive exon strands have formed.
How are you going to test it?
On myself, of course. That was the plan. This serum will only counteract the specific strain of FEV that I infected myself with. There's no telling what it might do to anyone else. All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
So...
yes.
Hi. You'll notice during that conversation how it popped up about Jack Cabot from one of our previous episodes. So we'll also quickly be doing that. So is he actually back at his house? No, he's still all the way at Parsons. Yeah. Again, yawning. And a quick update on T60 power armor. Well, not a quick update, but thing. So, another piece of info I did not know. You know, them holding a minigun's actually menacing looking. Get up from, thank you. Now are there raiders? No, there are not. Okay, for some reason I thought there would be a raider.
I'm sure they're taking new wards, but for us, they might make an must have been one hell of a disagreement to merit all this.
Come on, Nick. Nick, inside the elevator. Nick. See, Nick? Was that so hard? Please don't go interacting with the... oh, you're messing with your hand. Which is inside a wall!
Hey there.
Hi, you're back. Good news. I figured out how to access the artifact's telekinesis effect. I've hooked it up to this old laser rifle. There's no way to control it without direct neural input. For better or worse, all of that was destroyed when my father died. But you still have a rather powerful directed force. Here, see what you think.
So, this is Lorenzo's artifact gun. You can see the little piece of artifact right smacked on the front. And it's a gamma gun.
How does it work?
It uses standard energy cells for power. The artifact's internal power supply was destroyed. Otherwise, point and shoot. It doesn't kill people, but you may still be able to find some use for it. As for myself, I don't know. Maybe I'll finally travel to the Southwest. My father was always convinced that there was another alien city buried somewhere in the Mojave Desert.
Well, at least he's keeping the dream alive. Come on, Nick. Back in the elevator again. Nick. Nick. Gosh dang it. Nick, where are you? Alright, fine. I'm going up without you. So now we're go all the way to Sanctuary to talk to Sturgis. So, depending on how long the Minuteman ending takes, depends on how long, well, it might just end up being this episode, it might not. It depends on how long it takes. For all I know, I'm gonna have to go help another 50-some settlements before I can. I hope not.
Hey.
What? Oh, now there's raiders! Hi, Raider 1. Hello, Raider 2. Off with your leg. I forgot. Have I gone to the... No, I haven't. Oh, dear. I guess I don't want to go this way. If I've been to the... If I was to the museum already, I may have done that stop by, but no, since I haven't. What is that? Containment shed. Oh, okay. Back to Sanctuary again. And hello. That used to be a dog, then radiation showed up. Now it looks like that. So, yeah. Maybe it looks better this way. Nope, I think it makes it look worse. Hi, mutant dog. Well, not mutant, but... Yep, now it's broken.
Hey.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Yeah, I think this is seen... I definitely think it's seen better days. Everything's toast. Is there any way to... Yeah, those things are toast. So let's just get this out of the way. So now we have 4 large generators with nothing to power. So let's quickly fix that. Seriously? Alright, so if place you here, you here. Let's see if I can't move one of these large generators there and turn something on. You know what? Better. Wait. What's with the wire? Oh yeah, that's right. They're all connected still. Ah, crap. You, wire. There. Yeah. Ta-da! Now we have lights. Yeah, I really should put a door on this thing. My question is there any turrets that I feel like making here? Gosh darn it, that one needs Science 12, but it looks really... Science 3, pardon. But it produces 12! That's a lot more than everything else. That's for sure. Oh yeah, whoops. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly do a bit of modifying over here, because I honestly have no idea how long it'll take for the Sturgis thing. So, gun workshop. High Gatling laser. Do I have the Kellogg pistol on me? No. Yeah, it's probably over here in one of my little things. Hello, every mod under the sun. Ah, here's Kellogg's pistol. Take that out.
Every armament has a chance to do right or wrong. That thing looks like it could do a lot of either.
Really? I can't make the medium? Oh, I have a mod for that. That's why. Kaboom! I have a very powerful sniper. Attach that. And there we go. We have our own really good gun, hopefully. That's for attacking my house. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I had the hazmat suit. And oh yeah, that's right, all the stuff that's been put on it. Because of the one mod. Oh yeah, that's right, I set up for people to live here. Hilarious. I had forgotten. all about that. More thunder. I have a feeling that storm that was on its way is finally gonna arrive sometime today. Oh! That looked disgusting. Looked like a gigantic zit exploded. Where'd that bug go? Oh, he had bottle caps. At least the cow did. Oh yeah, 1 second. Rounds, and it does a crap ton of damage. Let's see if there's any targets. Yep. Sweet. One down. Three down. The snipers. That's why you have to watch out, guys. Oh dear! You die. You die. Why the heck is he running to? There's another Brotherhood of Steel vertibird going off above us somewhere. Oh my gosh, what's going on over here? No! Don't tell me Wolfgang turned traitor.
Nate. This time.
Oh yeah, that's right, this one. Wolfgang's dead. Why did I think he was alive? Yeah. Oh, apparently they respawn. Let's grab the general uniform. Hi, Nick. What the? Oh, he has all his loot, too.
Anything useful?
You can keep the rest. Wrong button. Boom. There, now I'm in the general outfit. You know what? I like the other one better. Wrong button again. Go back to this one. Hi. Back to my militia hat. Oops. Country crossing is not too far away. I can quickly do that. Yeah, see? Convenient. Oh.
You're with the Minutemen, right?
The Minutemen are always happy to help. What did you need?
A pack of feral ghouls has holed up nearby, and some of them have started wandering out lately. If more of them start wandering out this way, we may be overrun. We need someone to clear them out.
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
I'll be glad to
Hubris
have them
Comics. No. Oh.
Hey.
You got time to talk now?
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh, no. Nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, anything you want to know?
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
That's terrible. They really just threw you away?
Sure did. It was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks, once I'd gotten myself established. But the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
Aww.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
Alright, so Hubris Comics is all the way down here, of course. Oh yeah, I never did go back to look over Vault 114 again. Huh. So after we turn this in, chances are I'll go see if Sturgis is done or not. And if so, then cool, we can continue on. If not, well, I have more things to do. Alright, so now we head that way. Hi, Swan's Pond. Hi, Swan. The dead guy. Yeah. Still found it a little weird how easy it was for him to die this time. Actually, now that I think of it, I forgot what I did to kill him. Oops.
Doing them much good at this point.
Alright, everyone. I don't know if the weather's gonna hold up much longer, so we're actually gonna stop it here. We were planning to do it longer, but the weather does not look like it's gonna hold up. And it looks like it's actually getting bad, so we might end up losing power, so we're gonna get off now. That way, we're not risking it. So, we'll see you all next time for more Fallout 4.